Well, we're in the middle of doing huge renovations to our home. When I mean that, it means a lot of humping of furniture, basically, is what it is. That doesn't look right there, that's too much there. So I've got a bad back which is now crippling because of it. But it's necessary, isn't it, to have the home that you would like?
Yes.
Yes.
When you say huge renovations, people think of, changing rooms, knocking bricks
It's what
down,
it feels
building.
like.
It's not. It's actually moving a
I've
few
knocked so many walls down in
pieces
the last 2 days.
of furniture around. Thank you for interrupting.
Of course.
Yes, that's all it is. It's not. It's you got a new bed.
I got a new bed that does what?
Goes up and down. So here's the problem with us is I snore, so we don't sleep in the same room. We're a bit royal in that way, which I don't really like. In fact, I have to tell you this. Every night when I go into my bedroom and you go into your bedroom, I feel always a little bit jilted. A little bit, kind of...
But I think
Do you feel that at all?
I think it was your idea, babe, to have the 2 separate beds.
Yes,
Yes.
because
So
when
again,
I
here we are.
snore...
Your idea, but now you don't like it. It's like, where?
Well-
What?
Well, because when I snore, you wake me up, so I'm like, I can't
I
really...
don't think I... Did I?
Well, you would, bounce the bed with your head.
Oh, wait, but
And
not
I-
on you
I-
and that.
No, you're not like,
No.
wake
No,
up.
no.
But, so I'd wake up, and then I got tired of waking up, so that's when I thought of sleeping in a separate room. But
But now you don't like it.
Well,
because you feel
I do
used.
actually. I do like sleeping in my own bed. It's just that when we say good night at night, I always feel like I'm, being, what's the word? Not jilted, but
Spurned?
spurned, yes.
A
kind
lover
of.
spurned?
A little bit like...
Hell hath no fury like a woman spurned. Oh, yes. So what do you
Do
want
you
to do
feel
then?
any of that at all?
None at all.
What? So
Careless.
tell me your
Just
experience.
delightfully happy on my own.
Oh God. Well, then we'll just keep it like that then. Anyway.
I don't. Seriously, I've said to you every time that you do this
Yes.
that it's fine.
What?
Come and sleep with me again.
Oh, bless you, little cotton bobbin socks.
You'll have to put up with the sexual desires that will be happening, but
Oh,
if you want
my
that...
God, I think I'll be on my own in my own
See,
bed.
and as soon as I mention sex, it's like, no, I'm very happy on my own now. What's going on with that?
Well, I don't want to have sex every day if that's in your head.
Why not? What's wrong with that? It's supposed to be very healthy for you.
All right, well, let's try it then.
We've done all of that before, haven't we?
Yes. And what
You'd have
happened?
sex every day. Well, about the 4th day you go, I've got a headache.
No, I think you got bored with it, actually.
I got bored. Well, yeah, that's true. I
See?
don't like... Yes.
Right, yeah, don't blame the wife all the time, you silly big
No.
bonzo.
Well, I'm just having fun.
Oh, are you?
It's a male way of having fun, which is really derogatory, isn't it?
A little
It's
bit,
not-
yes.
Yes. It's
Alice
not
to the
good.
moon and all of that
Oh,
stuff.
please.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
So that's why we're moving the. So you bought a new bed for your bedroom, which I'm not allowed to come into. That's not true.
Yes.
So you bought a new bed, so that required moving furniture and all of that kind of stuff. And then we've got friends visiting, and so
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes, yes.
we looked at our little space and we thought this is a bit crappy, and that's a bit crappy. So let's get
Crappy
some
pappy.
new crappy pappy from the crappy pappy store and spend crappy pappy money that we don't have.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh God!
Well, it's not that it's not that bad, but we should have probably done it a long time ago. But
have a
just
sectional.
changing- yes, a
Sectional to have sex upon the sectional. We don't have to go to bed to have sex. We just go to the sectional. Darling, would you like to come to the sectional? I'm lying on the section.
And if I said that to you, you'd immediately say what? No, thank you. That's not happening.
I've got my legs akimbo on the sectional.
Oh, right, stop.
Anyway, enough. It was funny
Horrible.
a little bit, maybe, possibly at the beginning, but I always do that. I always go overboard.
Correct. But the good thing is
Yes.
it's good to sort of, we've literally spring cleaned?
Yes.
Spring cleaned.
Or a death
12
clean.
times.
We've done a death clean that
What
they
is that?
do. Well, there's a Swedish person that has come. So, you know, as you're getting to the end of your life, which we're both kind of getting there,
Kind of.
you don't want to leave a whole host of shite for your family to clean up. So,
Yes.
so we're having a death clean. So that when
That's interesting, that, because what I thought this morning, actually, sitting there thinking, all the things that we got, because we had a very large house before we moved to this closet.
tiny grotto.
Yeah, and we got rid of all of the favourite things that I liked, which is, you know, big furniture and stuff like that. But then I realised sitting there this morning, it's pointless because you can't take it with you.
Right.
Nobody else really cares.
Right.
So,
But what about that diving helmet that you brought home from, where was
Korea.
it? Seoul, Korea? A huge diving helmet, a big bronze. You know
those
the
were
ones
the days when you could.
where you have a little window and.
Oh yeah, with the big hose pipe coming in at the top.
And that sat on our floor for a long time. We had to get rid of it.
Yes, and that beautiful Chinese drum. You know,
Oh,
great
God.
big
I
thing
do kind of miss them a little
in
bit.
red lacquer, and the red lacquer Chinese
Oh
cabinet.
God.
But never mind. Thousands of things, but in the end, what matters it? Not at all.
Well, it
Because
is a
doesn't.
bit sad. I'm interrupting a lot here.
So you
sorry.
know you're going to make me feel sad.
No. It
Okay.
just is that as old people get old and then they go into a home or whatever, none of their things are around. So they're just there with a bed and a
Newspaper.
closet and a
Yeah.
newspaper, a
That
TV.
we don't have anymore. Yes.
And, so
And
it
that's Bob's
is.
your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. That's it.
I suppose it kind of grounds you a little bit, doesn't it? When you got favourite things around and you feel, you know.
Now you really are depressing me.
Oh, sorry,
Why?
darling. But you've got this. This is a nice thing that you've got.
Yes, and your pipe,
I've got my pipe
presented
when
by
I was
a chief.
into my
Yes.
Native American, my sacred pipe, and you've got what else have you? You've got
A red
Merry
ball.
Christmas
Just the
from
way I walk.
the YMCA that we no longer belong to because we gave up on working out.
Yes, we found that working out is really bad for you.
This is now a show and tell.
And my telescope, which doesn't really work. But never
And we
mind.
have the pottery that I made.
Oh, and where's
With
my
my
pot that I made?
Oh, here's yours.
Is that the one?
This is when we went to the pottery.
Look at that. That says a lot about our relationship, really, doesn't it?
You did a
You
phallic
did a
symbol.
beautiful.
Put the candle in to show
I
the
beg your pardon?
phallicness of it. There we are. It just fell out. Isn't it? So yeah, but it's kind of in the same colour scheme. So yeah, your
I
phallic's
can't
gone.
bear it.
Same colour scheme-ish. So it means
Yes.
we should be together.
Oh my God! What a load of.
Even though we're sleeping in separate beds. Oh God.
All you're doing.
I know. And the royal family do, I think. A lot of them sleep in separate beds.
Oh, a lot of people.
Although I
say
don't
that.
know if Harry and Meghan would sleep in separate beds, with them being so touchy-feely.
Well, it's only age, isn't it?
Is
I
it?
hate to say it. Oh well, yes, I think it is age.
Why?
God. Because as you get older, things start to break down, like your snoring.
I've always snored. I
Well,
remember when I was a Girl Scout, a Girl Guide, and we went on a camping trip. I was only about 10 years old. And in the morning, like, who's snoring? And I knew it was me. So,
well, somehow
I don't know.
it didn't bother. Well, it's weird that, because did that bother me?
No, it didn't used to bother you because
Well,
of
now
the
because I know
sectional.
that it bothers me.
Right.
So I think as you get everything that I'm getting more and more snappy.
Snappy,
Watch-
pappy, dappy.
Watching idiots and listening to garbage, and I'm definitely becoming more and more.
Intolerant?
That's right. But intolerant of lunacy and stupidity and nastiness and vileness. I'm getting really intolerant of all.
Yeah, well, so you should. It's horrible to hear stupid people, saying stupid things on TV, rather like we are in a way. I mean, but we're not being violent or nasty to people. Although maybe we are.
Oh, well, maybe we are. Yes.
Although I don't think... I mean, apart from our intolerance of other people, we're quite nice, really.
Yeah, I don't really like most people. I find them...
But you do. You love to go into and get a
nice
coffee
people,
and have a
nice people.
Yes. Well, when you go into a store to get a coffee or whatever, they've got to be nice to you, haven't they?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
They can do what a lot of people do who are serving.
Was the guy when you got your bed from?
Yes.
Was he nice?
Yes.
He did
we had
seem
a laugh.
nice. You had a laugh and a joke?
Mm.
Is that your interpretation of being a nice person, is you can have a laugh with them?
Oh, absolutely. If you've got no sense of humour, it's a hard road. Yeah. But anyway, and a lot of people don't, bless them. Too serious for their own good. Which leads to all kinds of nasty things, serious people. Mm. So I'm very wary of serious people.
I think sometimes I get a little too serious with you, you know, and you're just trying to be funny, but I'm just kind of serious.
That's not particularly serious, you twit. Oh, look, I've shrunk.
This was another thing that we lost. My grandfather had a huge a telescope, and that
Where
went
did that
in.
go?
I just lost it in a move. It's unbelievable, really.
Well, we have moved 13 times, so yeah, you do tend to lose stuff
but
along
listen,
the way.
I've got you. You've got me. You're still here. I don't know what I'll do when you go. I'll just have to have a replica of you. Hi! And then I can...
Cardboard cutout.
Or I could cut your dead hand off and I could just shake your hand every morning. What?
Stop that. That's disgusting.
Well, it'd be just like, hi, Jeff.
Well, you'd have to have it embalmed because a dead hand would just... You'd be left with
embalmed.
a skeleton.
Yeah, and it would just be like a fish,
wouldn't
it?
I'd
be doing that. It's like when you shake some people's hands and they're kind of like just like that.
There's no life.
A limp.
No life. There's nothing worse than a limp member. So there we are.
We're back to sectionals again. So anyway, we're off shopping later on. We're going to take our granddaughter back to college.
Oh yes.
And then and that'll be fun. Maybe we'll have a cup of coffee with her, meet some nice person. You can have a joke with
yeah, well.
with a nice person having a coffee. And then we're going to go and shop for some sectionals.
Yes, furniture shoppers.
If you're lucky, you might have.
But I'm looking. Oh my God, that's right. I've got to measure everything before we go.
Oh, for God's sake, let's go! For goodness' sake, we can't be loitering here.
No.
All
let's
right.
say goodbye.
Goodbye. We're going to go measure our sectional.